Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Hope you're safe and well, because that is the most important thing. Well, it's raining gently here in a move completely unpredicted by the weather forecasters. And in fact, we've had a couple of days where it's been wet and horrible and windy, and they've just not picked up. Yeah. Righty-ho. So what we've got for you today? Well, first off, we've got an excellent podcast from Chris Hughes. His podcast is called Chemical Journeys, and I really do recommend you sign up for it. There's a particularly good one with on environmental persistence, which Chris is an expert in anyway, with Irene Bramke of AstraZeneca. And I'm going to put the link below this video now. It's really interesting because of the topics that they cover and various things. I strongly recommend it if you are at all bothered about persistence. Of course, it's a massively hot topic because of the new hazard class PMTV, PVM. And I think what's starting to come out, certainly from the chemistry side of things and the environment side of things, is that the legal definitions of persistence do not necessarily cover what happens in the environment. So something that wouldn't necessarily be seen as fully biodegradable may biodegrade in the correct environment, given given enough time. All sorts of things going on there. So very good podcast. So what have we got for you next? Our EU thing. Ooh, I spy a scandal in the making. I certainly spy a problem with CLH proposals. Now, there's a problem with rosins. Rosins are about to be reclassified as reprotoxin. And it's at the CLH proposal stage. I'm just going to put the link to the CLH. That's the intentions page below there. If you search on rosin, you'll see there's a group of them that have been handled by Norway. Now, there is, I think it's a Pine Chemicals Association based in the USA, but worldwide, who are reviewing this. And if you are using rosins or rosin derivatives, you may want to pop onto their website and have a look. But yeah, there is some pushback on that, because obviously the minute you classify something as reprotoxin, it closes off a whole load of potential uses. And one wonders whether there's going to be some kind of pushback or even a court case. Now, speaking of a court case, we've learned this week that there was a case against, now then, just getting to the right thing. Yeah, there we are. We've heard from Stephen Brennan that there's been a court case on dibutyl tin oxide, again as a reprotoxin, and that's been upheld by the European Court, unlike titanium dioxide. There are different arguments for this. I'm just going to pop the link here. There we are. Slightly long link, apologies. There are different reasons against the proposed classification compared to titanium dioxide, which is basically what evidence made. But it has gone ahead. But it's interesting because we had, I suppose, nobody challenged harmonized classifications for a long time, because they were being done very, very thoroughly at individual member states or a couple of member states, and industry was involved and academia was involved, and the process was long and slow and laborious. And it still is, or it still should be. But we've got all of these harmonized classifications coming through now at a galloping rate, seems to be increasing almost. Certain hazards seem to be targeted. And there's so many things showing up as reprotoxin. One wonders if eventually we're going to find out that, just like anything else, the dose makes the poison, and that a lot of things that we didn't realize are potentially reprotoxic are. But if you don't then look at how they might get into the food chain or the bloodstream and cross the placental barrier in humans, we can't really say if it's applicable or not. So yeah, it's a difficult one, isn't it? Yes, right. So that's our work thing. What have we got for our funny video? Well, we have Armstrong and Miller again. And this one is heart surgery on old teacher. Oh, yes. Just imagine you've been bullied because you were a nerd. And all of a sudden you get the chance for a little light trolling. There we go. Very amusing. So that's it for me for today. There's a lot more stuff in the newsletter. If you want to sign up, I will just pop the link here. Because of course, this video is just a snippet of the 2,000 odd words that go out every week at Friday at 9:30. And thanks very much for watching. Hope you have a great weekend. Hope to be spared to chat to you again next week. And take care of yourselves. Bye.